Hello and welcome to every FPL manager. It's time for our weekly preview as Game Week 7 is nearly here. But first, let's see how our picks from last game week did. Now let's move to team stats and players facts. Did you know that Fulham haven't kept a clean sheet in their last 21 away Premier League matches, the longest ongoing run among clubs currently in the division? The Terriers' scoreless run of 5 home Premier League fixtures is the longest in the competition since Southampton's 6 that ended in August 2017, and it is 3 short of Man City's record run of 8 in 2007. Liverpool's run of 14 league matches without a clean sheet against Chelsea is their longest such run against a specific opponent in the top flight since a streak of 17 against Blackburn. Chelsea striker Olivier Giroud has 5 goals in his last 6 Premier League starts against Liverpool, including the winner in this fixture last season. Romelu Lukaku can become the 4th player to score in their side's first away matches in a Premier League campaign after Thierry Henry, Daniel Sturridge and Sergio Aguero. Alexander Lacazette has scored in each of his last 4 home starts in the Premier League, netting 5 goals in total. The last player to score in 5 successive starts at Emirates Stadium for Arsenal was Robin van Persie in 2011-2012. Spurs' Eric Lamela can become the first player to score in 3 consecutive Premier League fixtures coming off the bench since Adam Le Fonder in 2013. Concerning clean sheets odds, Man City, Spurs, with Burnley and Wolverhampton have the highest clean sheets odds in Game Week 7. Feel free to check all of the odds for the other teams. Our top 4 players to watch are Walker. Over 100,000 managers have swapped him in so far this week after Mendy's injury. He has 2 clean sheets in a row. He has returned 22 points in the last 3 game weeks, registering 2 shots on target and 10 crosses into the box. I believe City will get another clean sheet and Walker may produce assist points. Sterling. City are facing Brighton at home. In their 2 previous league games, City won both with a score aggregate of 5-1. Sterling has 2 goals and 1 assist in his last 3 game weeks, only 1 game so far without goal points. He has 10 attempted assists plus 8 shots on target. Still, Sterling is getting sidelined by managers this season because of his high price, making him a great differential. Kane. Sold by over 100,000 managers this week, after 2 blank game weeks, Kane hit back with a goal, 3 goals and 1 assist up until now for the Hurricane. Spurs bet Huddersfield quite comfortably in both games last season. I'm putting my money on Kane to keep on scoring versus the Terriers. He has 8 shots on target and 8 attempted assists. Lacazette. Arsenal welcome Watford this week. It won't be an easy fixture for neither of them, but I think goals are guaranteed. Lacazette has scored 2 goals and made 1 assist in his last 3 game weeks, picking up 25 FPL points. He has 6 shots on target and 8 attempted assists. It looks like Emery has already concluded that Lacazette is the main man up front, while Aubameyang ought to play in a wider position. Time for our budget picks. Goodmanson for 5.9 million. Burnley's assist king has already delivered more assists, 3, than any of his teammates so far, and that's despite missing a game and being forced out of another with injury. Set piece duties, notably corners, increase Goodmanson's chances of getting involved in goals. Opponents Cardiff conceded 12 goals in their last 3 game weeks alone. Richarlison for 6.6 million. Although he was suspended for over 2 games and a half of Premier League football, Richarlison is still Everton's leading top scorer with 3 goals and could have added more last week against Arsenal, firing 4 shots on target. A remarkable improvement in Richarlison's shot accuracy from 23.2% last season to 55.5% this season should make him sharper forward. Opponents Fulham are yet to keep a clean sheet and often concede goals away from home. Raúl Jiménez for 5.5 million. Not a bad record for the Mexican forward who has managed to score 2 goals as well as delivering an assist. Good fixtures are on the horizon, notably with home fixtures against Southampton and Watford among the next 4. Jimenez has attempted 6 shots on target in the last 5 game weeks, that's more than anyone among Wolves players. Our differentials for Game Week 7 are Leroy Sané, owned by 4.4% of managers. Sané is a great differential pick. He has played 90 minutes in the last 2 league games, scoring points in both. He will be a pretty safe starter for the next game, and with his next 3 home games against Brighton, Burnley and Southampton, if he can survive the Pep rotation, he should be a good bet to score heavily. Kelechi Iheanacho, owned by 1.2% of managers. He visits Newcastle, who conceded 2 goals at home in every game. Iheanacho had 1 goal and 1 assist versus Huddersfield. He has returned 22 points from the last 4 game weeks, supplying further assists against Southampton and AFC Bournemouth. He is forming a great partnership and understanding with Vardy and Maddison, and will represent good value for money if he can stay in the starting lineup. They play poor defenses like Everton and West Ham in the next few weeks. Finally, the attacking wingback from Wolves, Doherty, owned by 2.5% of managers. He holds great potential for points as he had the second most shots on goal for Wolves, 7, and the most crosses, 13, double the other wingback Johnny, and is regularly seen in the opposition penalty area. Wolves have 4 decent fixtures coming up too: Southampton, Palace, Watford and Brighton, so good potential for clean sheets as the attack of Palace, 4 goals, and Sutton, 6, have been poor. With 4 goals and 4 assists in each of his last 2 seasons, Doherty can provide solid points in the next few game weeks. Our captaincy picks in this game week are Aguero, Kane and Lacazette. Aguero dominated our Twitter poll as he earned 76% of votes. Now let's finish with some frequently asked questions. First question: best Mendy replacement? This obviously depends on who you already have. For argument's sake, I will list the top 5 replacements. Alonso, you may have to pay some extra money, but I think it's worth it for the best FPL defender. Chelsea are solid defensively and Alonso attacks like a winger in addition to having set piece duties. Trippier, similar to Alonso in terms of attacking potential, currently also on set piece duties. Recent injury to Aurier makes him less likely to be rotated. In addition to this, the next 3 for Tottenham look really nice: Huddersfield, Cardiff and West Ham. Laporte, he started every game for City so far, so chances are it may be time for him to rest. He remains cheaper than Alonso and Trippier, but he doesn't offer attacking potential like the other 2. Shaw, all may not be well at United, but one shining star this season has been the forgotten left back. United have a few games in the next 4 that look like potential clean sheets. Robertson, although the next 2 for Liverpool look tricky, but Huddersfield and Cardiff games follow these fixtures, and Robertson has assist potential and he's a bonus magnet. 55% of our Twitter fans voted for Trippier, followed by 22% for Robertson. Keep or sell Lucas Moura? Long term I would say yes, but for the short term I would keep him. Lamela and Son are back for Tottenham, which makes Moura's pitch time not looking great. However, Eriksen is out this weekend, so I would expect him to start at least this week, and Spurs have 3 very winnable fixtures over the next few weeks. Even if he does start on the bench, he will most definitely get minutes and could score points as a sub. Our poll reveals that opinions are almost closely divided, with 44% of managers choosing to sell him. Bench or play Alonso and Robertson in game week 7? Firstly, it all depends on who you have to play in their place. Most people are thinking that neither Chelsea or Liverpool will keep a clean sheet, which may be the case, but if both teams scores, then there is a possibility that Alonso or Robertson are involved. Their prices are justified, but not only their great value for clean sheets, but they're also excellent attacking left backs. In conclusion, play both in my opinion. 50% of our Twitter fans agree, as they voted for playing both. Lacazette or Aubameyang? I think the potential that both players offer became very close this season, with Lacazette's huge improvement and Aubameyang's disappointing start. For these reasons, I would go with Lacazette, as he's also simply cheaper. 55% of managers on our Twitter poll chose Lacazette, while 24% chose Oba. Last question: Firmino out, Lacazette in? Yes or no? On the long term, I think Firmino has to stay. Yes, the next 2 for Liverpool are tough, but Liverpool can still get goals regardless of opposition. Lacazette looks better over the next 2, but I think he has quite nailed down his starting place yet. A difficult decision, as I expect Lacazette to score more over the next 2 games, but Firmino to score more points over the next 5 games. 64% of managers voted yes to buying Lacazette, while 36% voted no. This is our meme of the week. We have come to the end of this preview. Thank you guys for watching as always. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Visit our Facebook, Twitter and website for daily updates. Good luck in Game Week 7 and talk to you soon.